Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how you could be making $1,000 per month on Amazon with very little work whatsoever. Some things that I want to touch on in this video. A lot of Amazon FBA is not your ability to work hard. It's almost out of the equation. It's your ability to make high quality decisions. I was, reading this book about the creation of Amazon and started reading more about CEOs, and I started reading about Elon Musk, and whether you like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, their ability to make high quality decisions is what got them where they are, not their hard work, right? Yeah, they both work hard, yes, but ultimately if you can make a couple good decisions every day, they'll lead to a growing business for you. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Be sure to stick around to the end. Be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss videos like this one in the future. Other than that, let's get into it. So we are fluey fishing. I've been really into fly fishing lately. And I found a market that I think is actually pretty good. Let's do this. I guess kit is fine. I don't know what the search volume is for that, but we'll check it out. Anyway, you don't have to go into markets that are super large. You don't have to go into spaces that you don't want to sell in. Pretty much no matter what you want to do on Amazon, you can accomplish it. Some things are going to be a lot easier than others. For instance, there is a certain set of criteria that I would use and I wouldn't stray too far from. But at the end of the day, you could make $1,000 when you start setting that as the barrier to what you want to enter quite easily. For instance, we come in here, let's see, I'll try and find a good example. This right here, this is a pretty underdeveloped market on Amazon. Maybe it will be developed in the future. This person has 29 reviews. They're probably making over $1,000 per month in profit. That might very well be someone who's actually passionate about what they sell too. So that's the cool thing, right? You could actually go into a space, like I just said in the beginning of this video. I've been really into fly fishing, and I'm actually going to be starting fly tying soon. So that's why I found this market. And you could actually establish a brand that you're excited to work on every single day. Now, it might not replace your day job right away, at least, but it might be something that brings in, like I said at the top of this video, $1,000 a month. So what I want you to focus on doing is stop putting up these barriers for yourself that in the first place don't even exist. And second place are preventing you from starting. So there's not a lot of work to be done. Literally, I could pretty much go put together a kit like that right now with very little effort, working with suppliers for maybe a week, and then place an order. If you have some working capital, a couple $1,000s, you can get started. Most people that watch my videos probably have enough money or are working on building up enough money to start Amazon FBA. Because you don't need very much. This isn't like a real estate business. That's why I think a lot of you guys enjoy watching these videos and learning more about this, because it is a great skill to have and it's really easy to get started. It's not very expensive or capital intensive to get started. So I'm going to give you an assignment that I think would have really helped myself out. I want you to start making some decisions instead of just doing product research, instead of just making lists of products. That's all the work. The decision to start, the decision to execute is the thing that's actually going to get you started. And it took me a while. Now, I'm launching these 4 products in the last month or 2. So still not exactly where I want to be at. Ideally, if I could get 3 products a month, I'm trying to get aggressive, but it's just making the decision, right? There's very little of work to be done. When I look at how much free time that I have, if I was just working on Amazon alone, it would be amazing, truly. I love working on different things. This YouTube channel, making content takes a lot of time, Amazon, my course and all that, but Amazon itself, there's such little work to be done. It amazes me. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough, but I'm like, no, I'm launching 2 products this month. We got 2 products coming in from last month. I'm, doing a little bit of research for the next ones we're going to be putting out. It's not a lot of work. So the decisions I want you to make, if you have stuck around this long and you're still paying attention, is I want you to decide on the product and then try a test order. Put something out. It might start a fire underneath you to start getting, more inventory in. Do it right the first time and just say, yes, I'm going to do it, right? Yes, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go into a low competition space where I think I can compete, and I'm going to give it a shot. I don't expect to make $10,000 a month, but let's set that standard. $1,000 a month. That's my goal, right? All of a sudden, that doesn't seem so scary, because the higher the goal, I've noticed, the more of a barrier I build for myself. Especially someone coming from, working 2 jobs, a night job, a day job, and, coming out of high school, going straight into working and not really liking that, and not thinking that I could do a whole lot without I didn't go to college, not thinking I could do a whole lot without an education, or like not knowing what kind of job I could get, knowing I could do something. But there's this kind of sense of unworthiness that we all have. Maybe not some of us, maybe some of us are a little bit more cocky, but like, oh, maybe there might be something psychologically you got to work on there. Like, I'm not launching because I'm lazy, right? Like, I'm willing to do all the work. There's something I'm not executing. So if you put yourself in that group of people where like, you are putting in the work, you're doing the product research, you're just not executing, maybe you just have to have an executive decision right now, today. Hey, that thing I've been looking into for the past month that I'm not sure about, let me try 100 units. Just because I'm doing 100 units, let me do everything else right then. Let me get good photography. Let me give this a fighting chance. But maybe I just won't over leverage myself with the amount of inventory that I'm ordering. And let's see how that turns out. So I just put out a video series last week showing you how to find your first product to sell on Amazon. We went through making a list of ideas, and then we went on to differentiating and ordering that product, comparing the ideas that you found against each other. And I'll link those videos down below. I usually forget to do this, but I really will. I'll link those down below, all 3 of them. Go watch those if you're struggling. That could be the first step to you kind of making that executive decision today. I wasn't feeling super in the mood to make like a step-by-step tutorial today, but this was kind of weighing on me a little bit. I did want to talk about this, and I just thought it'd be helpful. The fact that there's really not a whole lot of work to be done. So if you're afraid of the amount of work and you think it's the time that goes into it, that almost doesn't exist. So just get really good at making decisions and saying yes or saying no to an idea. And then when you say yes, actually move on to the next step. If you do that continuously throughout the course of the next year, it could change your life. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like down below. Try and get this video to 150 likes. I'd really appreciate that. Just let me know that you enjoy my content and it's worth uploading these videos. These are all free videos, so sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Later.